Okay, once again, this is Chief Engineer Larry Gubatayo signing in. Welcome back to our channel. Kamusta kayo ulit, gentlemen, sa ating kabaro in line of profession, sa mga taga-Lacsonian future engineer. And also to my batchmate, Engineer Jumari Lacuesta, my advisor, one of the best model cadet in our academy those time. So this video is about to troubleshoot in the event of power failure of diesel generator, which is also to be applied in your vessel based on our Kongsberg simulation. And reminder, don't forget to subscribe my channel and click notification bell para laging updated sa mga bagong video na i-upload ko. Okay, we will proceed now in our Kongsberg simulator. So our diesel generator number one is already well prepared. So nakita nyo no, na meron na tayong cooling water system. Then kumpleto na din ang ating press water system at sa ating fuel oil system, saka lobe oil system, at saka naka-remote position ang ating engine with the RPM of 900.38. At kung titingnan natin sa ating model directory, number 70, ang electric power plant, ang ating diesel generator number 1 no, ay nakapasok na ang kanyang bus bar. Ibig sabihin na synchronized na. Okay, ang ating video ay tungkol kung paano naman i-troubleshoot in case of malfunction, in case of any kind of trouble occurred mostly during navigation, during import, as well when you are in the watch keeping in the engine room. Okay, tingnan natin kung ano ba talaga ang mga trouble mostly sa mga auxiliary engine during your watch keeping. So I said during watch keeping, to become an engineer, no, you will to be a vigilant and also to be a good watch keeper. Okay? So may alarma, no? So titingnan natin sa only lobe oil purifier because this is something only, a little problem. Okay. So we will proceed now regarding about the troubleshoot regarding about the diesel generator. Say for example, no, what are the scenarios of different kinds of trouble of generator engine? So there might be the loss of fuel oil supply in our auxiliary engine, or there is a possibility that the clogging of the filter, or the clogging of the lube oil filter, or the shutdown of the fuel oil shut valve of the auxiliary engine, or even there is a problem in the mechanical failure inside of our internal mechanism of our engine, which causing of our failure of our auxiliary engine. So in the event of the failure of our auxiliary generator number one, the emergency generator will take over the power. Okay, say for example, we have a scenario regarding about the troubleshooting. So our scenario, say for example, that there is what we call the clogging of our press water cooler system. No, meaning if there is a clogging, there is a shortage of seawater in our cooling system, with causing the jacket cooling high temperature. No, then after that, there also cause that the engine will be shut down. So in our monitoring, in our control monitoring, we can see different kinds of parameters. So we have to check individual in each parameter. Say, for example, in the seawater cooling system, the pre-water cooling system, and the fuel oil cooling system, as well the lube oil cooling system, based in its pressure and temperature gauge equipped in the control room. So you can notice that if you are watching in the control room, you can notice that the parameters is no, is there is a what we call the fluctuation of the temperature, no? There is a temperature is slowly raising up. So what happened? So you have to check if what are the possibilities why the jacket cooling temperature is rising this temperature. Okay, uh, you can see there is alarm already. No, the alarm. What is the alarm in our control panel? So if you have to check is the DG number one temperature, no, temperature outlet. So it's dangerous, no? Kailangan na ma-rectify agad kasi kung bakit pag uminit yan, ang sunod niya ay masasira na ang makina. So mabuti na lang ang ating auxiliary or diesel generator may mga safety devices. So in case of high temperature, immediately the safety devices and the alarm will activated and the control room, then it will create alarm. So all you have to do is to check the trouble. Then after that, you have to acknowledge, then put silent. So we have to check the trouble because the trouble is in the jacket cooling. All you have to do is to check the cooling of the sea water. So if you can notice that the auxiliary pump is tripped, no? Na huminto siya at nakita natin ang presyo dito sa ating DG number 1 press water cooler ay nawala dahil sa blockage of the cooler tubes. So we have to rectify this problem, no? So all you have to do is to check again our diesel engine side. So what is the next step, no? So nakita nyo na sa ating engine side, namatay mismo ang makina. Kung titingnan natin sa model directory number 70, ang ating circuit breaker ay na-disconnected at nagkaroon ng low frequency. No? So all you have to do is to reset the alarm. After that, we proceed back to our engine side. Then we have to clean the press water cooler number 1, no? Kailangan mabilis ang paglinis nyo dahil patakbuhin natin ang ulit ang number 1. Pwede na din natin patakbuhin ang auxiliary number 2, pero pag once sakaling nagkaroon din ng problema na number 2, mapilitan tayo magpatakbo ng ating auxiliary number 1. So, nang na-repair na natin ang ating press water cooler by cleaning the auxiliary tube, no? Then after that, by rinsing of the press water. So after installing back of the cover, then we have to start the auxiliary pump of the auxiliary, no, generator. So nakita nyo na nagkaroon na ng pressure. Ibig sabihin, meron na ang ating cooling. So balik tayo sa ating engine side. So nakita nyo, no, na pumupula pa rin. Kaya kailangan na palamigin natin. Kailangan na i-reset muna natin ang ibang alarma. Tapos nakita nyo, no, nagkaroon ng press water temperature outlet. So all you have to do is to reset individually and exit. After that, you have to acknowledge the silence, no? Para mawala ang alarma. So, ngayon, bumalik na tayo sa normal at wala na ang ating alarma, no, sa ating auxiliary engine side. So, nakita nyo, no, may alarma dito na press water, no, temperature. So, all you have to do is to reset, then set the push button to select in the local side. Then you have to check again the seawater system at walang leaking. At balik tayo sa ating engine side, no? Sa generator number 1, kailangan naman natin patakbuhin dahil nagmamadali tayo. So we have to set already in the local side and start again our engine, no? So tingnan natin kung under siya. So nakita nyo, no? Nag-build up agad ang kanyang revolution, ang kanyang RPM. So hintayin natin ang maximum RPM ng ating diesel generator number 1. So once ma-reach na sa kanyang maximum RPM, then that's the time we have to proceed again in our process directory and the model directory number 70. And we have to also to click the voltage control for excitation. No, nakita nyo, no, nagkaroon ng frequency. at saka voltahe. All you have to do is only to synchronize it, no? So dahil nagmamadali tayo, merong tawag na local, no, synchronization, meron din automatic or direct synchronization. So dito tayo sa direct. All you have to do is post button the connect because it's the lamp green light is already lighting. Okay, connect. So nakita nyo, no, ang ating bus bar ay nag-connect. So balik natin sa ating diesel generator. So back to normal at least na-rectify natin ang problema. So ganun lang kasimple kung paano mag-rectify sa isa sa mga trouble ng ating diesel generator. So once again, this is Chief Engineer Larry Gumatayo. Thank you very much for watching our video and saying prevention is better than cure. Thank you very much.